What's up, guys? You guys know we had to go live. We definitely had to go live. Might not have too many people watching tonight. Let me do the pop-up chat. Share it again. Let's see. How do I do this? Hey, Real. Fixing this up real quick. Okay. Damn. Just shoot out a notification letting people know we live. Be a quick show. We ain't gonna be too long since it's so late. So there was supposedly 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 it was we had got, well, not supposedly, we had got the Nvidia Shield TV Pro. We had found out news about it on Amazon. It supposedly leaked by mistake. So we were able to look at it and look at the specs and stuff real quick. And then a few hours later, the Nvidia Shield TV stick slash dongle slash power bank looking thing, whatever you want to call it, it leaked on Newegg. So it was said that it was a mistake. Nvidia supposedly announced it or something, that it wasn't supposed to go live right then. This was not a mistake, guys. This was done purposely by Nvidia to pretty much, here, let's throw something at them, get them excited a little bit, and let them know we coming. Why would they do that? It's about to release the 28th. It's right next door. That's when it's expected to release. And Amazon just dropped the new Fire TV Cube. So, want to let people know this is what we got for you guys. Let me say what's up to you guys real quick. Hey, Josh, Donald, Teresa, Eric, Kenny. Let me see if I can move this over so I don't look cross-eyed or cross-eyed. I said eyed. Let's see. There we go. What's up, the real? Hey, LJ. Marcus. Hey, Tim. Ryan. Bruce. Teresa. Ryan. J Mac. the Juno, Levy Rivers, Toogie. First time with you. Hey, Levy, you at the right place. Because everything that we talked about on our live shows came true. We talked about Dolby Atmos. We said they're going to have to add it on the new devices. We talked about the price of the Nvidia Shield TV stick slash dongle. Remember we talked about that. I told you guys they're going to make that to compete with the Fire Stick, but it's probably going to be like around $150. I would like for them to be $100. So we definitely talk about some good things. And even at $150, remember what I told you guys last time? I think it was going to be around $150. I still don't think it can compete with the Amazon Fire Stick. It's just not cost friendly enough. And then it's so close to the Nvidia Shield TV Pro. It's not really a Pro. Well, I guess this is that Pro version. But it's so close to the actual box. I don't think too many people will get the stick, the dongle. I think people will just get the Pro version of the new Nvidia Shield TV. I need a bigger budget for this Black Friday for the new Shields. I was talking to somebody on Instagram. I forgot his name. He always on the show. I forgot the who it was, but he said, "Man, I got to get it. Release date, I'm getting it." And I was like, "Man, I don't know. I'm gonna get one mainly because of you guys. But if I was shopping, I might wait till Black Friday." If they think the stick will sell for $150, they're crazy. $100, sure, all day probably, but nothing more. It'll be a flop. JF. Yeah, we talked about that. We talked about it. If it wasn't last show, it's the show before that. When I told you I think it would be $150. It's too hard to make a device that powerful and only have it at $100, especially what they want to do. I think it was pretty much one of them devices where they just throw something at us. I'm not sure what was they thinking because it's gonna be tough, man. $150 for this Nvidia stick, $50, sometimes $25 for the Fire Stick 4K. So it's gonna be tough. But I think the Nvidia Shield TV Pro will probably sell better than the Fire TV Cube. What's up, Urban Kings, Adrian, Eric? You getting that dongle, Steve? From Eric. I don't know. I'm going to get the Nvidia Shield TV Pro for you guys for sure. But the thing is, it looks just like this. What's crazy, they said something about new design. It looks just like the 2015 version. Let me get the pictures up for you guys. But I'm going to get the Pro for sure. I'll get the Pro on the 28th for sure for you guys. So we're going to hold back on the Cube. We're going to hold back on the Fire TV Cube. We're going to get the Shield. I don't know if I'm going to get the stick as well. I'm going to try to, though. I'm going to try to get it for you guys. Both of them. Because I know for sure I'm not going to keep the stick. And I don't like just returning stuff. I know I'm not going to keep the stick. You know, why would I keep the stick and I got the box? But let's see. We'll see if I can get this. I can't really get it up for you guys. All right. This is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to give you guys a preview if you haven't seen the pictures yet. We'll take a look at it real quick. Hopefully you guys can see my screen good. I'll do it one at a time. That's what I'll do. So desktop and me. All right. Put this down. So this is the new cube. Well, not cube. This is the new stick slash dongle that Nvidia's releasing. Looks like a kind of power bank. And it's kind of big too. It's almost 6 inches. So still got some size on it. It has a micro SD slot, Ethernet, and a HDMI with a power button, I believe. Now, here's some things I don't like about it. For $150, you have no USB. Should have just threw at least one USB 3.0 to make it easy to add adapter storage. I don't like using micro SD cards for adapter storage, especially for the Shield. It's just me. I had a bad experience right when they first came out, but definitely they should have had a USB on this dongle stick looking thing that they're releasing. It should have adaptive storage as well because it's past Android 6. Somebody had questioned, Steve, it's going to have adaptive storage. Yes, more than likely it's going to have adaptive storage. That's why it didn't make sense that they wouldn't add at least one USB 3.0. So if we want to use adaptive storage for this device, we'll probably have to get some type of adapter for it. So that's some more actual money you have to pay with the 150. Also, it's only an 8 gigabyte RAM. So if it's only an 8 gigabyte RAM, it's shipping out the box. You probably got about 5 to 6 gigabytes usable on the device because you don't never get everything that's included. You never get your full 8 gigabytes of the RAM or your full memory period. You gotta account for all the system apps and stuff it has on it too. But I love the new remotes. New remotes look pretty nice. Can stand them up like triangular. What's up with this Netflix button popping up on every different remote now? Okay. Also, this is the Pro version. And the Pro version looks like a regular Nvidia Shield TV. We didn't see much of it. I don't know if they're taking it back to the old school size with the 2015 model, or if it's like the 2017 small size. I'm not sure, but it does have a power button on it. And that's one thing that they did mess up on the 2015 version. 2017 version. They should have never took the power button away from it. I have to check to see if it has an SD card slot, but it has the two USB 3.0s, 16 gigabyte RAM. They both are 3 gigabyte RAM, and the TEGRA X1 supposedly we're gonna have to test that to see. I don't. We'll see. We'll see it. But they say it supposedly has a 25% speed increase. But I read somewhere, I read a few different places that updated Tegra X1 was really made for the what's that Nintendo thing? My daughter has one. The Nintendo Switch. The updated Tegra X1 was made originally just for the Nintendo Switch because it it expanded the battery life on it. Not battery life, but how long you could use it. Both have Dolby Atmos and Vision. They had to do that. I knew people would go crazy if they didn't have that. Both had the new remotes. Here's my problem though. You're selling the stick for $150. You're selling the Nvidia Shield TV Pro for $199. Hopefully it was a kind of a mistake in that listing. Where's the controller at? So you're gonna have us buy You're going to have us buy the Nvidia Shield TV Pro model $199, and then we have to turn around and buy the new controller as well? Or I don't get it, I don't know. But hopefully we can get a controller or something with it. But this wasn't, people are like, oh, it was a mistake. No, nothing's a mistake. Then even if it was a mistake, it would have happened one time. Amazon would have leaked it. Or I mean, it would have came out on Amazon, and then they would have been like, okay, this is a mistake. But two different devices on two different selling platforms. The Nvidia Shield TV the Pro appeared on Amazon first. Then a little while later, the stick appears on Newegg. This was a business move. Yeah, I like the look at the new remote. I wish they would have gave us a look at the controller as well. What's up, Donald? And that switch light to D. Johnson. Every one of these companies are partnering. Every one of these companies are partnering with each other. The remote does not look like it has a mouse function on it like the old remote, Steve. I'm not sure, DJ. You think it lacks the SD card? Could make sense. They don't like putting the SD card. Now this is a kicker. This crazy too. The SD card was removed on this the 2015 version. The SD card was removed on this 2015 version with the 16 gigabyte 2017 version. The reason why it was removed from the 2017 version, the 16 gigabyte version, it was on the Pro version. But the reason why it was removed was because it was too many people making mistakes with their adaptive storage. It was too many people using SD cards that were too slow for the Nvidia Shield TV device. There was acting sluggish on the device, making it, you could tell it was moving crazy. I'm one of those people that made a mistake at first, but I fixed it. But they had a lot of people return their Nvidia Shield TV 2015 saying it was defected, and it had nothing to do with Nvidia. It wasn't Nvidia's fault. It was just people were using the wrong SD cards for adaptive storage. So they were thinking it was a defect, sending it back. Nvidia took it out, the 2017 model. That saves money. You don't want to keep on getting your devices sent back to you when there's nothing wrong with them. It saves money and time. But here's the kicker. You took it out the 2017 model, but you put the micro SD, the SD card, on the 2019 model, the stick, and it's an 8 gigabyte ROM. So people that really don't know much are gonna make mistakes and try to use them SD cards for adaptive storage, and they might use some bad ones, and it's gonna be people sending them back again. We're saying that they're defected and they're not. So I don't know. I don't get that point. They should have just put a USB 3.0 on there. What's up, Eddie? Dave got a question. Dave said, does the stick dongle vibrator version have adaptive storage? Is also from Dave. That's what we were just talking about, Dave. Because it should have adaptive storage. I don't see why it wouldn't have adaptive storage. But it just don't make sense that they didn't put at least one USB on there. Why would they just put the micro SD on there when you took it out the 2017 version, and you're going to create another issue with the 2019 version if people buy the sticks? What's up, Cody, man? What's up, Tim? They want to move units, so they bought the Pro in at a normal price. Gamers will have to ante up for the controller. They will sell a lot of units at 199. Yeah, they'll sell a lot of units at 199. Because one of the main issues that people, people were pretty much saying the Nvidia Shield TV was perfect. One of the main issues why people started going over to other devices or purchasing another device like a Fire Stick or the Apple TV. A lot of people were buying the Apple TV was because of the Dolby, the Dolby Atmos. So now that they have that, I see the Pro version selling well. I don't see the stick doing so good. I just can't, you know, 150 too close to 199. And then if you want something casual, you don't need that Pro version. If you want something casual and you just kind of streaming, you can get the Fire Stick 4K. The Fire Stick 4K is $50, and you can stream good, and everything else. Unless you want the adapter storage, but I mean, if you want all that, it makes no sense not to just get the Pro. To me, should have put 16 gigabyte on the stick and increased the Pro to 32 gigabyte. I agree with the 16 gigabyte at least. I don't see no purpose of making any device just an 8 gigabyte RAM. I think every device, Android TV box, even the Fire Sticks, I think it makes no sense to slap an 8 gigabyte RAM on there. It's just give people at least 16. Is the remote rechargeable DB66? We don't know yet. They put it on, gave us a peek, and took it right off and said it was a mistake. I seen somewhere you can install a micro SD on the new Nvidia Shield TV. It has the new Nvidia Shield stick has a micro SD. It has no USB. Just tuned in. Why didn't they upgrade the RAM or the storage? Um, it's just almost what we talked about, Bruce. They have never updated anything. When they released the 2015 version, you had your 3 gigabyte RAM, you had your 16 gigabyte RAM. 2017, 3 gigabyte RAM, 16 gigabyte RAM. 2019, the same. The reason being is that there's no competition out that's forcing it to do. What competition is forcing it to be more powerful? There's nothing close to the Nvidia Shield TV as far as power. So we're gonna modify the TEGRA X1, and you guys gonna take it how it is. We'll give you guys your Dolby Atmos. There's nothing, competition is good. Competition forces things. Competition forces other companies to have to upgrade for the better. But if this device is way more powerful than all the devices already, why do I have to waste money on making it making it better all the time? I don't see it. So that's probably one of the reasons. I'm not sure. That's why I'm just guessing. The new Amazon second generation cube is better. I don't know. I haven't played with it yet. I'm gonna play with it, but I doubt it. I doubt it. Nothing's gonna be better than the Nvidia Shield TV, mainly because the Nvidia Shield TV is not only an Android TV box. It was made to be like a console. It was made to be, a gamer. That's why they do the GeForce Now. So they made it so powerful. All these other devices are just made to be a streaming device. So that's why you don't really see people trying to match specs with the Nvidia Shield TV, because it's really almost a console. I hope the new remote is better. It is better. Anything would be better than this 2017 version. They should have stuck with the 2015 remote. I think I think when they came out with the 2017 model, it was more about saving money. It was more about cutting costs and saving money. We're gonna take this SD card slot off the 16 gigabyte version, so we don't got no damages. We're gonna make it 70 to 80% um, less space on the hardware. Smaller device. It's gonna be a smaller device. Everything was just about saving money. Even the controller. These controllers, they're nicer than the 2015 version, but that 2015 version, I bet, probably cost Nvidia more money to produce. It used Wi-Fi Direct. Um, this one's just a regular Bluetooth Android controller. You can pair this with any Android device. And also, that's good too. It made it versatile. The 2015 version only worked on Nvidia Shield devices. The 2017 controller, you can buy it and use it on your Samsung Galaxy. You can use it on your Fire Stick. You can use it, as versatile. So even if, you don't have Nvidia Shield TV, you like the controller, I could buy it and use it with what I got. So I think 2017 was a pretty much money move. 2019 was a refresh. They had to add Dolby. Dolby. I don't know if I'm saying it wrong or right, but they had to add it. I got my Shield 2 years ago. I didn't catch the Bluetooth version, Chris. I'm guessing it is. My Shield remote recently failed. A lot of them went out. But if you still under warranty, you can contact Nvidia and they'll send you another one. Ryan sent us over here. Ryan been doing great, man. What's up, Eddie? So let me answer your. I use my 4K Fire Stick remote on my Shield. Yeah, a lot of people started doing that, Michael. Hey, Steven and everyone. DRAM might be DDR4 instead of DDR3, which is an increase of the Nvidia Shield TV Pro. Nah, it's gonna be same. It's gonna be the 3. It's still a 16 gigabyte. The only thing, it's still 16 gigabyte 3 on the ROM. Give me 1 second. I'm getting a call. Give me 1 second. Hello? Keep forgetting these kids don't got school no more. I'm like, what is that? My daughter, they don't strike here in Chicago, so they don't have no school tomorrow. So I'm getting a call from my daughter's phone. I'm like, what's going on? What's up, Mr. 1609? Nvidia needs to release a new update from John. I think they will. Google's strict. Google's real strict on people who use Android TV. If you're gonna use Android TV, you have to update. Well, Android period. You have to get that device 2 major updates. So I'm thinking we'll definitely see Android 10. Let's see real quick. Here's the problem. I don't think that's going to be a problem. I think they'll continue to update the 2015, 2017 versions because it's not too many. They got a large base, but they don't. When you compare it to like devices like the Amazon Fire Stick, you know they got nowhere near as many customers as them. Okay. Do you think it's worth upgrading to the no new? I'm gonna let you know, Venom. But honestly, right now, right here, I don't think it's worth it if you don't want the Dolby Atmos, because the Shield is already fast. It's already a fast device. So the 25% upgraded processor, we don't know how what effect it will have on it. So I'm gonna test it out. I'm gonna get it right day one. It come out on a Monday. I don't gotta work that day. My daughter do have some classes, but get a mother to take her to those. Probably spend the whole day with y'all that Monday. But it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a hard choice upgrading because it's not really that much different unless you want Dolby. Send this real quick. 47 in Ashland, born and raised. What's up, Johnny boy? I used to work over there. Yeah, the Shield is gonna be. They say it's gonna be 25% faster. They say it is. We hopefully it is, but it's just I don't know because all it is it's I don't get it because it's still the Tegra X1. It's modified. Maybe the modification made it faster. I'm not sure. Do you think the Shield will have a sale this holiday season from Shadow Drift? I think it definitely will go on sale. Um, I was talking to a guy on Instagram. I was like, see, me, I had to buy it. I had to buy the Nvidia Shield TV once it releases. You know, you guys want to see it. This is a show, you know, we mainly talk about the Nvidia Shield TV the most. So I had to buy it on release day. But if I was just a regular customer, I would probably wait to Black Friday. You know, because you know you're gonna have some type of sale. Here's what might happen: if sales are real low on the Nvidia Shield TV stick, they might just throw that one on sale. They might not give you both on sale. My Nvidia Shield TV 2017 is rocking. What should I do? Buy this new Shield? I mean, I'm not thinking. I'm not. I just answered that. I don't think. I don't know. I don't know yet. I have to play with it to see if it's that much faster. But the Shield is so fast already. If you don't need Dolby Atmos, I don't know if you should upgrade yet. Tech Doctor brought out a few good points in this video about the new Shield. Like apart from Dolby Atmos, he mentioned how it hasn't updated 3.0 to 3.2 and a few other things that made sense. Well, you gotta realize the competition. Why should I? Why should I make everything extremely more better when no one's close to me yet? It's not gonna happen, guys. You know, devices don't get better when stuff isn't phasing it. Does it have an air mouse? We don't know. YouTube HDR would be good, yes. Yeah, that's if it's true, Venom. That's if it's true. 25% will be good. Netflix works better on a 4K Fire Stick. That's what Secret Agent said. Do you do you know if the 16 gigabyte box is going away? Maybe forced to buy the Pro. The Pro this time around, guys. The Pro is not 500 gigabyte. It's not the 500 gigabyte ROM like it was in the past. 2015, 2017, they were both, the Pro models was both that 500 gigabyte hard drive. This year, the Pro model is this. This is the Pro model. Probably we don't know which size it is yet. It might be this 2015 size. It might be the 2017 size. But this what it is with 16 gigabyte RAM, updated TEGRA X1, supposedly 25% faster with the Dolby Atmos and Vision. So, all right. Remember old Goldblatts? Yeah. I'm guessing it would be even smaller. From the pictures, I'm not sure if it's smaller than the 2017. Some people say it looked like the 2015 version is almost. Doesn't the Shield already have Dolby though? With certain apps, John, not with everything. It's not because you need licenses. You need licensing for that. And remember what I told you guys. Usually, since you need the license for it, you have to pay for that. So usually, when devices get that, they usually the 2015, 2017 models are capable of it. Usually, the only thing that's stopping it is the license. And usually, since it costs money, uh, companies release a new device to make up the sales for that money. They got to pay for the license. I haven't played with the new Amazon Fire TV Cube Silent. I can almost guarantee the Shield is better though. The Shield's gonna be more powerful just based that it's a console. What's up, Curtis? Hey, what's up, Steve? Chi-Town, born and raised myself. Do GeForce now have any sports games to play for free, or do I have to buy them from Curtis Moore? I don't think there's no sports games that's free. You'll have to buy them. Now the GeForce now you can use the Steam. You can use Steam, so you got all the newest games besides football. There's no NFL right now, but you have there's no baseball either. You have the 2K. You have the 2K. You have the soccer on Steam. I think the strategy is to come for people like me who don't have a shield, and then they'll have people who have the latest version. It's a win-win for them. That's definitely the strategy, Biz Diva. That's definitely a huge strategy because there's been a lot of people contacting me the last month or so who've been asking, "Hey Steve, should I wait for the new Shield or should I buy it?" And I told them, "Hey, that's the decision you gotta make. We know one's coming out. I'm guessing between November and January. That's what I told you guys always. Between November and January. November because Stadia's releasing in November. Disney Plus is releasing in November. So if you want some, that'd be a perfect time because Stadia and Disney Plus is gonna be hot. You're gonna have a bunch of people jump on Disney Plus. It's a bunch of people who's gonna jump on Stadia, even if they don't like it. Whether they like it or not, they're gonna jump on it. If they don't like it, they're gonna try it so they can talk smack about it. And if they like it, they're getting it. So with it was the perfect timing for the new Shield to drop right close to November. But they usually drop around after CES. Is it available to pre-order now? It was took off. They said that it was leaked by mistake, supposedly. It wasn't a mistake. It was something to show us what they got. They won't make any big upgrades until some real competition forces them to. That's facts. That's everything. Okay, I'm reading. Wait for Black Friday sale in November. That's Music Man says. Yeah. No, I do my best to tell you guys the truth. The truth, if I was a regular customer, I'd probably wait till Black Friday. But I know the Shield TV fans are gonna buy it. I know a lot of new customers. You know, they anxious, they want to get it, so they're probably gonna buy it. But if you already have a version and you think you want to upgrade because that I don't know yet, but they say it's a 25 increase in speed. If you got want to buy it because of that or the Dolby Atmos, I would probably wait to Black Friday. That's just me. But I'm gonna have it, the release date, just for review though, just because I have to review it. So the government trying to kill these devices soon, but hoping it's not true. From Donald. Different countries have talked about it. They're trying to press charges on devices. You know, some of the laws in different countries state that they can press charges on companies for not monitoring, you know, what people do, but you can't control what people do. And these devices aren't nothing. If you ban these devices, you might as well ban your phone. You know, ban a computer because everything that it's doing, you can just do with so much many other devices that we have. So it makes no sense. But I don't see it never being. They'll never be banned here in the USA. Other countries, I don't know, but it really makes no sense. It would actually, if they were banned, it would actually make black markets more powerful because they're still going to get the devices. You know, they would love that because they could charge probably more because they don't exist in that country. Um, it just make no sense to do it. Maybe when Stadia hits, we might see more competition. The thing with Stadia is, depending on it really doesn't too much depend on the device. I don't think with Stadia, since they're using their servers, I think it mainly depends on them because they say you can use a Chromecast and they're not powerful at all. You can use a Chromecast, the Chromecast Ultra, and use Stadia. They're not powerful at all, and you can play it with 4K. The only thing that they talk about is the speeds. You need about 35 megabytes download speed for the 4K. I believe around a little bit over 20 for the 1080p. But I don't know. I don't think devices will upgrade just because of Stadia. It just depends mainly on their Google servers. You know, that's the whole pushing point of this. GeForce Now created this. Stadia copied off GeForce Now. And GeForce Now message was, hey, you don't have to have a powerful computer. Because with our servers, we're going to allow you to play 1080p at 60 frames per second. You know, with, you know, what you got. So Google seen that and kind of, you know, how Google does. They ran with it big time. They said anything with a Chrome browser, you will be able to play Stadia. Okay. Hey, do you have a video on Steam games and how to go about installing it? I got some older videos, Curtis, about Steam. No need to buy if you don't have Atmos. Save your money. They will still support the older shields because of the gaming. They are kind of acting like Apple from Adrian. That's kind of true. I think they're going to continue to support the 2015 to 2017. They got to keep their base, their customer base connected. So they're going to keep on updating these old devices. And like I said, you got these new services coming. Stadia's going to be big. Disney Plus is going to be big. It's people out there that has the download speed with the lower download speed of 35 megabytes. J-Rod. Yeah, and that's why people don't like Stadia or stuff like Stadia. Hold on real quick, guys. Okay, that's my last time leaving you guys. What's up, Trooper Scooper? What's up, William? It's people out there with download speed less than 35. That's why the gamers really don't like this stuff. As far as the on cloud gaming, but it's the future. There's nothing you can do to stop it. These services gonna have to get with the change. Anyone know how to put APKs on the Xbox One? It's impossible. What's up, Ron? It's impossible to put APKs. APKs, the streaming world thinks of APKs as streaming apps. APK is an Android app. That's what an APK is. So you can't put it on the Xbox. Too much money for Amazon for the devices to be banned. Many put software restrictions and make them like Roku and Apple TV, access only to licensed streaming companies. Yeah, but there's ways to break the Apple TV as well. Roku, nah, you can't really do much with the Roku. I actually bought the A8G and had gaming lag, so I replaced it with C9. Had zero to no lag from Johnny Boy. Steve, will you do a comparison video for the Shield? Yeah, I'm gonna get the Nvidia Shield TV Pro. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get the stick. I don't know. I really don't have no interest in the stick, but I do want it just to show it. I want to see it. I'm mad they don't have models like set up, like on Best Buy or something like that, so you can hold it and feel it and stuff like that. You actually gotta buy it to actually see it. So I do want to see it. I do want to play with it, but I don't want to keep it. Now I'll keep the Pro. but I really don't want to keep the I really don't want to keep the stick. That's the problem with me buying it. Let's see. I'm looking forward for the bundle package deal, remote controller and shield. They didn't show the bundle. All they showed was, I'm hoping that was a mistake, but most likely it wasn't. So all we're gonna get is the remote and the Nvidia Shield TV, supposedly, judging by the picture, for $199. And they might sell the controller separately, or they might make a version and call it the Gaming Pro version and sell it for more money. I need to go to bed, work at 3 hours. Good night, Tim. Steve, can I put Cinema APK on X? No, you can't put no APKs on the Xbox One. Yep, you usually need something like to put APKs on a device that's not Android. You usually need some type of emulator. Steven, man, you should do some to expand your channel. I like to see people I trust do reviews on items such as projectors and such. I'm working on that, JF. Which would be better to get? We heard that. Yeah, but that picture could be a tease. I think they just wanted to show off the remote. The new Shield will be a cube. Nah, I think that's the actual shape of whatever they got. Thanks for the $10 super chat, Secret Agent. I keep a fan on my Nvidia Shield or the thumb drive gets hot. My Nvidia Shield TV, my 2017 version gets blazing hot. 2015 probably gets hot as well. I just don't notice it. But my 2017 get blazing hot. I don't have a fan over it or nothing. Why Shield TV does not sell games? It did. It used to sell games on GeForce Now. They'll sell games, and then they switched to the GeForce Now Beta, which had the Steam. So you can still buy the games off Steam. I recommend buying the games under the GeForce Now catalog, though. Great show. Night, everyone. I'm about to let you guys go now. I just wanted to jump live for you guys because I noticed it's getting late. I wasn't able to earlier. It's going to be interesting to see how Stadia will compete with GeForce Now and Dominance builds. But when you really think about it, and we talked about this before, this competition thing, okay? Like Disney Plus. Disney Plus pretty much declared war on Netflix. Like, we're going to be the head streaming service, right? So they got this. They're $6.99. They're cheap. They got a loads of content. It's gonna be loads of people that get Disney Plus. But when you really think about it, Disney Plus and Netflix are like apples and oranges. They have two different types of content. I mean, Netflix has a little of everything, but Disney Plus doesn't have everything that adult likes. So you really can't say I'm gonna take out Netflix if you're not doing that type of content. Stadia and GeForce Now are the same way. GeForce Now is nothing but like you can access the same Steam store and certain, I forgot, it's Steam and two more gaming PC gaming stores. That's all GeForce Now beta is. Stadia is its games. So it's like the two really not too much comparable. They're comparable because they're both gaming things. But what'll happen is people will either choose the favorite of the two that they want, or they'll use both of them. The same thing with streaming. That's the same thing with streaming. You know, it's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna keep Netflix and still get Disney, and so a lot of these other services the same way. Does it work in the Bahamas from Lamonte? I'm not sure as GeForce is. I have to check to see if GeForce does. I know streaming and stuff, yes. Disney's catalog would kick Netflix. I mean, it depends what you're into, because Disney doesn't have anything over PG. And I love Disney catalog. Like I told you guys, I'm gonna get the Disney. I'm canceling the Netflix, but the only reason why I'm doing that, my daughter has Netflix. Some cartoons, I want to watch them older cartoons that Disney has, and the Marvel content. And I know it's more kid friendly on Disney than Netflix. But if it was just me, and I had to choose between the two, and couldn't use nothing else, I mean, it'd be a hard choice choosing between, because Netflix has other content that Disney doesn't. What city are you in? I'm in Chicago, Lamonte. Next man, I text you. Nightman, I text you about it later from William. What's up, Jose? But yeah, we're gonna get ready to go. People going to bed. It is 11 o'clock. See a lot of people leaving. I'm gonna try to jump on tomorrow. I'm gonna push a video out for you guys by Saturday. What's up, Robert? Josh? But I like more Hulu. That's why Disney has that package. Disney has that package with Disney, Hulu, and ESPN 3, not ESPN 3, ESPN Plus. That's why they're making. At first, I didn't get it. I couldn't understand it. Why they're making a package like that. Now I can understand it after seeing Disney's catalog. I love Disney's catalog, but they don't have nothing over PG. So now we be saying, hey, you want that other stuff too? Get Hulu with it. Does Disney own Hulu? I think it does. And that's something to think about too. Let me see. It's majority. They own the majority of Hulu. Disney does. So why didn't you just combine the Hulu and Disney together? Because they would have had to increase the price. They would have probably had to increase the price, and now you can hit people with different services. You can make different type of money. So yeah, that's smart not to combine them. Because I can almost guarantee it wouldn't be no 66.99 if they combined them. Disney's looking at getting to the family's business versus the single family package. Yeah, Disney's smart. And I don't like supporting Disney completely because let's face it, Disney is like they're doing their best to create monopolies. And I don't like monopolies because I like competition, especially from the smaller guys. But it's certain things that Disney just does better. I'd be like, shoot, I don't want to support you. the Disney and Sony beef. I really didn't want to support Disney when they was beefing about Spider-Man, but I had to face it. Disney made better movies with Spider-Man than Sony did. You know, they have all the Marvel characters to make Spider-Man better. You know, Spider-Man teamed up with a bunch of characters in the comic books. How can he team up with anybody with Sony? You know, so what do you think about the Apple TV Plus? Jose, I honestly gotta read some more about it. I honestly do. I know. I think they just recently. Nah, that was false. That was false news. That was by mistake because they had took Amazon Prime was off on some of their devices by mistake. But I knew nobody's gonna try to attack Amazon. The only beef that Amazon had was with Google. You know, nobody's gonna really want to go at it with Amazon. Nobody's really gonna uh, want to go at it with Forbes. I mean, not Forbes. Go at it with Google because you know they're too powerful. So they had their little beef, but they just realized you know it benefits nobody and it hurts their customers. But as far as any other company, they wouldn't think about trying to go against them too. I don't think. Well, you know, Disney likes working with people though, but they wouldn't think it. I know it was this article wrote a while ago, and I think it was from Forbes, and it was with something concerning Google. You know, they made that Forbes pretty much erased that. PlayStation 4 sucks and PlayStation 5 sucks. Xbox is better. I got both of them. Well, I don't got the PlayStation 5, but I got the PlayStation 4 and Xbox. Sony has exclusives. Thanks, Steve. AT&T sold. I knew somebody just sold it. Sold Warner Media, and it's back to Disney. The FCC just approved the Sprint and T-Mobile merger as well. Was it T-Mobile? They got to go through one more process, and then they'll be combined. Sprint and T-Mobile. And I don't like when companies like that combine. So yeah, the FCC just approved the T-Mobile and Sprint merger. Um, I think they got to go through one little more process, and then it's official. So it's pretty much official once the FCC passed it. But I don't like it when two big companies like that. I want to save for this new Shield. Well, if you can't get the new Shield on the release date, like I told you guys, wait and get it on Black Friday. Yep, PS4 got exclusives. That's one thing you can't take about PS. Xbox has no exclusives. I like them both. I was at my grandkids' science fair competition and it got in late. Is there a new Nvidia Shield TV coming out? Yes, there is. There's two new ones. There's a Pro and there's a Dongle Fire Stick. They're releasing October 28th. So I'll give you guys a quick recap before we end this show. The uh the Pro version is a 16 gigabyte ROM, 3 gigabyte RAM, pretty much the same specs. They both have the Dolby Atmos and Vision. The Pro's gonna be $199. The stick's gonna be $150. The stick only has an 8 gigabyte ROM, no USB. just a micro SD. Steve, Sprint had to make that move. 3G most of the country. Oh, that's the reason why Shine? I think I did hear about that. Black Friday is gonna be. I think Black Friday this year is gonna be one of the best Black Fridays we had in a while. Especially, it's a lot of stuff coming out November, December, January. The two companies had no choice, and that was the only way they both could get the 5G network from DJ Black Tiger. Okay, but I hope it doesn't affect their customers. 5G, the major reason. Sounds like the stick sucks. I'm not saying it sucks. I can't say it sucks. But when I look at a device, I look at the price too. It's $150, and we talked about this the last live show or two live shows before, where I told you guys I think it'll be $150. At $150, if you want something basic, because people keep on saying if you just want a basic streamer, and don't want the regular Nvidia Shield TV, you could just get the a Fire Stick. You know, unless you want adaptive storage. But now you don't even have a USB slot on the stick. You just got that micro SD. So you probably need some type of adapter. That's going to cost you extra money because it only has 8 GB RAM. It's just the price. I'm not saying it sucks. I'm pretty sure it's going to be good. Nvidia makes good products. I know it's going to be good. It's just for the money. I don't know if the sales will be that good. The Pro's going to be great on sales. But I know if I was a new customer and I had a choice between the stick and the Pro, why would I just pay $150 for the stick? I'll get the Pro. I'll save up the money and get the Pro. You know, if I wanted something basic, I get the Fire Stick. If you're a basic, the Fire Stick 4K pretty much has everything too, besides the adaptive storage. I knew it was going to be $150. That's why I called it at the $150, because it's just too powerful to be at $100. Now, if they found some way to make it at $100, it would have sold nice. But at $150, it's steep. It's steep. I think they should be trying to get the Nvidia Shield TV Pro, whatever you want to call it, the regular Nvidia Shield TV. I think they should be like, let's forget about all these models. Let's put this Nvidia Shield TV closer to $150. Now, if they put that model closer to $150, I think it'll definitely sell a whole lot more. That will affect the customers that had to sell prepaid Sprint companies, Virgin Mobile, Boost Mobile, was sold to Dish Network. Oh, they had to sell their prepaid companies? I had read that in the past. But we're going to get ready to go. It's getting late, guys. It's 11:10. Verizon 5G is good where you live at, bro. It's blazing. Verizon's the best in Chicago. It's so high. It's expensive for Verizon. It's like Comcast. Comcast is probably got the best internet in the city. WoW's not that far behind though. WoW has some great plans. It's cheaper. It's just you can't get it everywhere. That's the problem in the city. You can't get these services everywhere. They have deals locked up where you can't get it. We actually had a chance to get Google Files. I mean, not Google Files, but we had a chance to get Google and Verizon services in the city, and they wouldn't let them in the city. We thought for sure we was gonna get Google like a couple years ago. The customers on Sprint have to get cell phones from T-Mobile now. Really? I hope not, Black Tiger. Thanks, Joseph. See you guys later. I'm gonna see you guys later. Thank you for joining me. Shout out to all the mods. Trooper, The Real came in here. Zombie, Fire TV Girl. Um, Let me read this comment. It will affect customers because T-Mobile is GSM, which is a SIM card, and Sprint is CDMA. Certain Sprint phones do have SIM cards, though, don't it? My notes said SIM cards. Hopefully we don't have to switch. I'm gonna see though. I think the price is right. Look at the current model; it's still a beast. 20 to 30%. I mean, the price is right for the Pro. The price ain't bad. I'm saying if they wanted to sell more, probably try to get that version down to 150 and forget about all these alternate versions. Just roll with one version. But the stick at 150, I'm not saying it's a bad price, but just competition wise, it might not do well. You know, that's not a good price point for you're calling it a basic streamer. If you just want a basic stream and it's 150, you know. Yeah, Sprint is CDMA. But shout out to all the mods, guys. Shout out to all the sponsors. And shout out for all you guys joining me. I'm going to try to push some more videos. We're going to be talking about Nvidia, the Shield TV a lot. I got about 3 videos I want to make about it already. About today. So I don't know when they're released. I'm probably not going to do it tonight because it's already late. So I'll probably release some starting this weekend on Saturday. Don't forget to check the email. There are 3 prices for the Shield I found. It's just 2, DJ Black Tiger. I know it's a couple articles that made a mistake. A couple articles, I think it was Cord Cutter or somebody else. They made a mistake and said the Shield, they said the Shield stick, the Shield stick dongle power bank, whatever you want to call it. They said that Shield was $199 as well. So people got confused. The problem, people got confused because they didn't know Newegg is Canadian. It was Canadian dollar. So it was $199 Canadian dollar. It's 150 USD in the US. That was the confusion that they made. They made a mistake on how they read. The new Shield's $199 with no controller. What we think, Urban Geeks, what was shown on Amazon, it did not have a controller with it. It just had the remote for $199. The Verge is one of them. Yeah, I think it was a couple of them. They listed the Nvidia Shield TV stick at $199. $199. They made a mistake. People was trying to, when you're a journalist, people trying to just get the news out fast, quick in a hurry. So you seen these guys, they're dropping articles. They'll read it. They'll be out for like 5 minutes. And they're dropping articles like 10 to 15 minutes later, if that. You know, the most, my favorite journalist, I like Android Central and Android somebody else. But my favorite is 9 to 5 Google. He has a Twitter as well. He gets stuff almost 100% correct all the time. And it's not their fault. It's not whoever, The Verge or Cord Cutter, it's not their fault. They're just trying to help the people out, get the information out as fast as they can, and they slipped. Newegg is Canadian. So the $199 there it'll be $150 for us in the USA. And that's why I sent the post too. I sent the post on my community tab. And the community tab, like I don't know what to call it, but you can do posts. I sent it on there about the prices. But I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Thank you for joining me this late night. I know it was real late. Apologize it was late, but I had to run around and work and stuff like that. I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Tune in next time so I can show you how to make the box yours. Thanks for watching.